That's good chicken.
Hey.
What up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of The Chicken Run. I am your first half of host, Alex, PS5 owner, Kelly. And this is my co-host.
Yeah, what up, y'all? My name is Josh. Patiently waiting. PS5. I haven't played one yet.
Oh,
so, not an owner.
We're getting there.
We're on our way. We're on our way.
I was like, that took a while. It took you to buffer a little bit.
Man, loading. Loading.
But we're back, and today's episode, we were going to go to this place called Just Chicken. It was a nice little spot that was in the loop, but I had Josh call them, and the number says, the number you are dialing is not in service.
Man.
And I was like, that's peculiar. I swear, like, they would still be open. So I called, and the same thing happened for me, and I was like, Josh, I'll drive down there. Well, I'll see what's up. Drive down there. Just Chicken is no more. I guess they are out of business. Now this place is called Vail's Brothers. I think essentially it's pretty much the same thing, but new owners, new company, I guess. So it's in the same building, just different environment, I guess. So, but Just Chicken had pretty decent chicken tenders, and I wanted to try their chicken tenders, but alas, they're no more. So I guess they weren't that good enough to keep them in business. So we are trying Vail's Brothers chicken tenders on the quest for the best chicken tenders. Once again, it is not Cane's. So Cane's is already automatic 0.
You ain't gonna let them be, huh? You just not gonna let it go.
Fuck them. Fuck them to the highest power, alright? Those water-bending ass tenders, I fucking had enough.
You haven't even had them, huh?
It was a while since I had hair. It had hair.
You're just not gonna let it go.
It was fucking Jumanji in my tender.
Well, you should have
Castaway in my tender.
You should have rolled a 5 or 6.
I should have roped them off, and I did. But nevertheless, so Josh has already been killing the fries as I was prepping for the episode. As per his gimmick, I guess now is to kill the fries. Oh, they gone? Damn!
Benito.
God, Lee, they gone already. So let me get a couple bites in. So while I'm eating the fries, trying to catch up, what do you think of them so far?
They were edible. They decent fried, regular fried, nothing special. They just regular fried.
Yeah. As you can see, they look close cut crinkle ones. Not too bad. I got the lemon pepper chicken for us, as you can see right here. So I don't know, yeah. I don't know. These cafeteria fries.
There you go. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, these cafeteria fries ain't
Lunchroom doors.
Ain't really hitting it for me. The seasoning is okay on them. I feel like they skeeted me on the fries portion, but
Well, the seasoning just ain't nothing but the seasoning run off your chicken.
yeah, I think that's it.
But they did make this pretty fresh, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it here, but there is a what's the word here?
Yeah, a bubble.
A bubble.
Yeah.
In my styrofoam.
Check it out.
So they took it out the grease right to the styrofoam. They didn't let it sit nothing. They just put it out the bubble pen. Whoop, let's go.
Yeah,
Next order, please.
I definitely feel that. So that's what it is, fresh. So I can't really gripe too much, but they're really nothing special. I will not be going to this place for the fries. There are no rallies.
No,
not even close.
Mm-mm.
Not even close. So what would you rate them? Out of 10.
They just get a 5, man.
Alright, that's where I was going with them
They
too.
get a 5.
Yeah, they're at least they're edible. I think if you're edible, you get a 5.
like they edible. You know, they're not hard. They just right.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate when people give you the crispy fries on the outside and the inside be all like what y'all do these things?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
nah.
I ask for fries, not croutons.
Yeah, so definite 5. Nothing special about these fries at all. Oh shit. Coronavirus! This shit's getting real.
I think it was a feather on that one.
Oh man. Not again. I'm vaccinated, so I'm good. But So what do you think about the chicken tenders? I saw you ate a couple. That's why you choked like that.
They're pretty good. The lemon pepper is, I don't know, it's missing something.
Sloppy.
It's not that bad.
Sloppy.
It ain't that bad. There's a hint of flavor here.
Okay.
It's not, a big miss, but it's not as strong as what we're used to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The chicken tender is juicy.
It is.
It's juicy.
It is juicy. It's not dried out. It is fresh. It really tastes homemade. To be honest, it don't feel like
This is a black-owned business, by the way. So.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah. So.
it tastes homemade. It doesn't really taste like industrial for those who understand.
Yeah.
It's no Cane's tender here.
Are you saying that it's better than Cane's, or?
Yeah, I mean, Cane's, like you said, Cane don't have no flavor. We just go for the sauce.
Thank you. All right.
So nobody is denying you that. But their tenders are fresh, however, and these are too. But these do taste more close, like you could do it in your own kitchen.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way, okay? I know.
The way it sounded like a double negative.
Yeah, but not in a bad way.
Like you nicely dissing them.
Not in a bad way. Though.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. It's almost like you can kind of air fry these. Almost, it's like an air fryer chamber, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, they're juicy. The meat is good. I feel it definitely filling me up, so I feel like it's fattening down. We got the 6 tender meal.
It was 6?
Yeah.
They put more than 6 in there, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
6 tender meal, I'm pretty sure. Because I only had 2, and I see 4 more, so maybe they gave you got like 8, maybe you might get.
It showed me love, right on, appreciate it.
Yeah, so that'll get a boost of a point for you guys, for Josh. But a -1 for me, so he was back out because he didn't give me. He didn't give me 1. Oh.
No, it's not about. You got what you ordered. You know what I mean? Just because you didn't get a surplus, you can't take them away because you didn't get the surplus.
That's fair. That's fair. So what would you rate the tenders?
These are like a 7.
I agree.
They are a 7.
We got the lemon pepper, and like they didn't really necessarily skeet us, but there's just something about this lemon pepper, like you said, that isn't hidden. It's not like that crack lemon pepper that we were used to. It's more like I don't know. It's like maybe baking soda. not the crack. It's not the crack yet. We haven't made it to the crack part.
I'm not sure what you're referencing here.
Oh, sorry.
Kelly. But,
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I don't know. It's missing a little something. Like I don't like it. Don't
have that.
It don't have the zest.
Yeah.
Of the lemon. The pepper is there. And there's a salt bay of lemon.
Yeah.
But it's a hint of lemon. But it's just missing that little extra.
Yeah. I'll agree with you on that 7. So yeah. Vail's brothers. I don't know which brother cooked the chicken, but gotta give me something a little bit more on that pepper. Now I'll talk about the service, since I was the one that had to trek over there. The service was cool. However, man, we're not going to get into my rants yet, because like Alex rants is going to apparently be a thing. Like people are like, Alex, where's the next rant? This man don't like nothing. You're right, but this place was cool. The girl was nice and everything, but I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know. It's just like there's nothing really special about the service. It felt like I was rushed and there was no one there. So I don't know why she was rushing me. It was cool though. I would say maybe a 6. Service beyond 6. Nothing really to gripe about.
Okay. You went inside or was it dry?
Yeah, I went inside. It's just a small little building. Had to walk inside. We didn't know the phone number anymore, so I had to walk inside. There was no window. You gotta walk inside, and they're securely masked. They had a TV inside, and they were watching Maury for some reason. So that was fun. But
was it run out with your chicken order?
You saw it?
Was it run out with your chicken order?
Yeah. So I say the service is a 6. Now we get into the rant part. The price. All right.
Uh-oh.
The price for this meal is $11.
Tango. No.
Yeah. $11. The 6 tender meal with fries and a drink is $11. Not only did they charge me $11, it is a 75-cent charge for using a card.
Why don't they have the square machine?
Why are we even still using cash? We're in a pandemic, an epidemic. Let's just use a
pick
chip.
one.
What? You want to pick the card in half? Okay, no,
you're right. Yeah, pick a struggle, man.
It's a both. It's a both.
No.
A pandemic and epidemic. It's always an epidemic for the black man. But we're in a pandemic as well.
What's wrong with using cash, man?
I mean, like, but no one uses cash. And it's not, there was no signage that said that until I got, like, up there. There was no signage on the door. I don't think there was signage on the counter.
Did they have a regular, like, charge thing, or they had like a square charge?
Regular charge.
That's wild. They don't do enough revenue.
Well,
them things cost.
they cost me, they actually cost themselves a point for charging me extra. I don't like that shit.
Should have had cash.
Sorry, I don't do cash right now. You know, that's how you get robbed. So,
Well, who knows you got it?
I mean, like, who knows you don't?
They will when they take your robbing for your credit card. Uh-oh.
The stimulus check might hit. It's stimulus check season. Almost everybody about to have money out.
Everybody got cash now. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Yeah, outside paper tag season.
Yes. Ski mask. Ski mask. So the price is a 5 automatically for me.
Well, $11 ain't bad.
Ain't bad, but
They did give you the drink too.
yeah.
I think you don't like being charged.
I don't like that 75.
That's
That's a lot of cents. That's 3/4 more.
Yeah, you didn't like the gratuities.
I don't like that.
They charge you 75 cents for to swipe your card.
Maybe if it was like 25 cents for it, maybe even 50. But this is 75. You charging me 3 extra quarters for using a card. We're going paperless.
Well, I mean, 11. I mean, the price not bad considering. So.
What do you want? A 6?
No, I mean you just mad because you had.
Yes, I am mad.
You got to pay $11.75.
Yes.
You know, so I mean.
Plus tax. There's tax. Plus the tax.
Let's not even get it. Tax is something totally different.
No, man. I didn't even look at the receipts. Receipt is
here you go.
No,
Shout out to the beauty supply bag.
Yeah, right. They have a real bag. They have a beauty supply bag. He gave me a black paperless bag. So I don't even have a receipt, so it's fine. Whatever. I'll give it a 6. It's a 6 fair. 6 fair.
For you it is, but
for me,
I feel like
you went with a 7. You think it's fair?
yeah, it was a decent sized plate. Maybe because I had extra tenders. I don't know.
You had extra tenders, so like I can't in wholehearted conscience I can't give this. Maybe 6.5.
I'll meet you in the middle, 6.5.
Meet in the middle. All right, 6.5. All right, Vail Brothers. That's VAIL.
Like Colorado.
Yeah, brothers. Your fries are a 5. You got the cafeteria fries. Not impressed. Not impressed. Your chicken tenders are a 7.
But we do appreciate you guys cooking the fries properly, though.
Definitely do, because there's many an episode on season 1 where I had to go off because something was wrong with the fries.
Right. Fries should not have the consistency of croutons.
Yeah, like it was every other episode like a fry error, like fry error. Like there was one time where there was no potato in the fry.
Yeah,
like,
it was the skin.
just the skin of the
It's a
fry.
shell.
Like, fucking bit the fry and went.
Mm-mm.
I was like, what the? There was no potato in the fry. The fries overcooked, undercooked. It was just like a wet noodle of a fry. It just went limp. Like, nah, that shit ain't cool. I don't like shit like that. Like, the fries, I think, are the opening of the meal. Like, they set you up for the meal. So a lot of people like to eat the fries first before they dig into the chicken. Josh here is one of them. And
I eat meat.
so it's very disappointing when you're already disappointed by the fries. So this man just fucking spit this plate around like a spin top. Fucking Beyblade! Let it rip!
Oh,
But yeah, so not impressed with your fries, cafeteria fries. Let me write that down in my book here. Cafeteria, so I know that the fries ain't shit. The chicken tenders are pretty decent. They're pretty good. They're a strong 7. I'll stand by a 7. That's average. That's maybe about a C for the tenders.
Yeah, I mean, they good. They decent. I mean, it's not like it's in the loop, so it's something worth, I would probably stop there as opposed to other places down there.
Yeah. There's this another place called Chicken Out that they need to take out.
I remember,
That was terrible. That was
yeah, it's not like a
slightly better than King.
God. This like place, I would say, it's not like a destination place where you feel like, oh, I want to go here.
Yeah.
It's more like, oh, they're here. Let's see what they got.
Yeah. Like I would not drive to this place specifically. If I was already in the area, I would get it.
Right.
So if I'm already in the area, I would get it. But like, I'm not driving here specifically. Like, man, I feel like some Vail's brothers today. Nah.
That's right.
They also have chicken wings and stuff, and like they also.
Oh yeah, wings.
Yeah, and shrimp and stuff like that. So it's
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might try.
We'll try the wings. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back here. We'll try the wings. I asked her what are they known for. She's like, both of our wings and tenders are pretty good. I prefer the tenders. I was like, that's such a rehearsed answer. I was like, which one is better? I know one or the other ain't. They both ain't 7s. I know for a
Just
fact.
depending on what you like, man.
We about to find out. So Vail's brothers,
We'll be back for the wings.
We'll be back for them wings. Yeah, better get that set up right. Fix that card situation too, cause
Don't worry, I'll tell them to bring cash.
yeah. So it was supposed to speak.
Just put a sign up that way.
Yeah, to get your signs up, because that will deter a lot of customers who don't have cash. There's ATMs nearby, so that would have helped. It doesn't matter.
Just get the square terminal. I think it'd be a lot more advantageous for those who are starting off with their business ventures here.
Yeah.
Because some other things, machines, they want too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you start out them, like I didn't know that. Like, oh, they gotta pay. They're like, for what?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like, cause like they paying for a service. Like, wow,
Yeah.
so that's scam.
Yeah.
But that's also why some convenience stores have a limit to how much you can spend because it got to be profitable for them.
Yeah.
But
That sucks. That type of shit makes it harder to open a business and stuff because of shit like that.
But that's why you got companies like Square that come in and
For the clutch.
come through like that. You know what I mean? You might have to pay like a little bit more for a setup or something like that, but or something like that. But it'll work out for you in the long run instead of you just having
It's definitely cheaper than having that there.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're gonna charge somebody 75 cents to swipe their card, you might as well just raise everything on the menu 25 cents.
Yeah.
So it'll pay for itself somewhere down the line.
Maybe they tried. Who knows?
They're not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They not gonna argue, trust me.
Yeah, they'll argue about that 75 cents like I just
Yeah, it's kind of like when people shop online. You got a cart full of $500 in your cart, and then they tell me for shipping is $19.99. That's too much. You know what I mean?
I saw a meme and it was like it's exactly how like you said that like. It's like you try to buy something and it's $25 plus $5 shipping. It was like no, but $30 plus 0 shipping.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, now you're talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a mind game. So
yeah, but definitely service is a 6, price is a 6.5. So that's total up. I'd say Vail Brothers is probably about a 6, maybe around 6.5. What do you think?
That sounds about right.
6.5.
Yeah, they new too, so
yeah.
You know,
maybe they'll stay in business longer than Just Chicken, because I swear they Just Chicken
must be hard real estate over there, man.
Yeah, because I've said
what part of the loop was it at exactly?
It's a little bit further. It's past it's like the pageant side of the loop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like going towards the shady
area. Yeah. So yeah.
Less desirable, the little more divide.
So that's why the robbery seems more likely on that side. So
you be alright. It really gonna take it. I know you got a card. No.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't listen to this and like, oh yeah, Alex. You said you would be back.
Oh, you said you'd be back, right? Yeah, charge them double. Yeah. The price is the price.
It's $1.25 now.
The price is the price, Mr. Kelly.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to Cane's.
Nah,
never ever. Never ever. But Vail Brothers is a 6.5. Like I said, guys, if you're in the area, I would check it out. If you just happen to be in that side of the loop. But I would not listen to this podcast and drive right over there. I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't go out your way. Wouldn't be worth the trip. Unless you just happen to live across the street. I don't know. But even then.
I do want to try their wings though.
Yeah, me too. So we'll see. We'll be back. Maybe the week after or something. We might try something.
We'll see.
But that is our first segment. So the next segment, guys, we are going to be talking about cancel culture. So we're going to talk about all the cancellations that has been happening. It seemed like they've been wild.
Yeah, we're not talking about Flight 100 either.
Yeah, there's been a lot of canceling, like Pepe Le Pew, the attempt to cancel Eminem, and just a lot of stuff. It's a lot to go around in that subject.
Man.
So we will dive into that, and then we'll also have our quote of the day. That I think it's my turn. I think you did it last week.
Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah, so I think it's my turn. I gotta be clever today. So we will be right back after this. And we're back.
Welcome.
So, our quote of the day, and I got this from the late great Kobe Bryant. The storm doesn't last always, and the storm has to end. So when the storm ends, you want to be ready. All right. So what that means is there's going to be challenges and struggles that we go through in life, and it's okay to kind of accept that there is a storm and everything, that you are going through struggles, but it won't last forever. You will get over it as long as you keep the mind state that you will eventually get over it. I can't think of how many times I've been in situations I was like, man, this is never gonna stop. This pain, this suffering is never gonna stop, but eventually, as long as you stick to your guns, stay on the right path, do the right things, don't. It's easy to kind of, when you're drowning in the storm, it's easy to kind of just make bad decisions to try to get out of that situation easier. But as long as you stay on the right path, you will get out of that storm, and your blessing will be right around the corner. And I can tell you how many times, I was homeless, and I thought, man, never gonna get a house and never gonna get anywhere where I can live at. And and next thing I know, I have a house. I was like, man, I got into a car accident. I was like, man, I don't think I'll ever get a nice car again and everything. Got a new Ford Fusion outside. Like, you just never really know when your blessing is literally right around the corner. You just got to stay on that right path. So I think that's the best lesson from Kobe that you can give. You want to add on to it, piggyback off that? Could have said better yourself?
No, nothing that. Nothing that.
Yeah, so, just times are hard, especially with this pandemic right now. It's kind of easy to kind of feel a little lost and everything, but I think we will eventually get through this pandemic and our blessings will just be right around that corner. So
Stimmy.
Stimmy. Oh man, I can't wait to. But
what's that? What's a Stimmy? Man.
So just stay on the right path, guys, and just make the right decisions. Keep your head on straight, and you'll get to it. It's okay to be sad a little bit and like process your feelings, but always just stay on the right path. Make good decisions. Don't try to hurt nobody. Don't try to get yourself hurt. Don't make any reckless decisions like that. Just stay on that right path. You will get through. I promise and guarantee you. So now our topic of today is cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
I fucking hate cancel culture. I try. It's always something that is like it goes too far. For what its purpose is, it's supposed to. I feel like when it's at its best, it's supposed to call out people and get accountability for things that they do. But now we have gone to the point where we're canceling people for things that I feel aren't very cancelable. Like right now, what I'm talking about is Pepe Le Pew. And
so, that being said, they're canceling a fictitious cartoon character that they say embodies quote unquote rape culture.
Let that sink in. I just don't know. I don't know how like a cartoon that is created by someone else that actions.
You know what, man? What is it going to do for anybody? Nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like out of all of the questionable things that you could cancel a cartoon for, why Looney Tunes and why Pepe Le Pew? I mean, even let's say Animaniacs has a long list of inappropriate jokes and innuendos that only adults would get.
Yeah.
And yet there's no counsel for them. Not saying that they should be on the chopping block, but still. But then you got people like giggity. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guy. And they try to hide behind like, oh, we're doing it to make it better for the kids, but meanwhile, your kid is playing Grand Theft Auto, killing the hooker to get the money back because he didn't want to pay for the good time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But you want to cancel Pepe Le Pew. But it just make it make sense. Man.
Yeah, it doesn't because like the thing about it is like I get like he was like aggressive towards like the
right. I mean I understand the feelings behind it, but it's still like you have to address at what point as adults do we do you teach your kids don't do these type things? Yeah. Or you see this, but don't do this. Is just that. This is just entertainment. This is just that. You know what I mean? Like, where do you? But instead of parents want to be the parent, they just you shouldn't show it. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have to come behind you and like it's your job to ensure instill the good values into your children, so that when they see these things, they understand that this is just it's not real life. Things don't really happen this way.
I don't think there's ever been somebody that got their game from Pepe Le Pew. Like, I don't think, like, I never, like, chased nobody and, like,
nobody ever
across Paris.
Right, skipped around and, hey, baby, I want you.
baby.
Right, you know, but
mon chéri. Like,
man,
crazy.
it's just, I don't know. I just feel like if people that are upset about something and they don't have nothing else to do but to take away joy from what other people, other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Like, some people enjoy the character of Pepe Le Pew because it's like funny to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about Johnny Bravo? And, like,
Right, Johnny Bravo, right. Prime example. Or Bugs Bunny been running around here tonguing down Elmer Fudd for decades. You know what I mean? Elmer Fudd didn't want that. He didn't seem like he was receiving of that. Are you gonna cancel Bugs too? You know, it's like everything is just so hypersensitive, and everybody's so easily offended. But at some point in time, like we can't, as a society, right? You know, be so easily upset about stuff that, in the grand scheme of things, like don't really change the course of anything.
No.
Pepe Le Pew been doing what he been doing for years, decades. He older than some of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, when do you just be like, who? And I don't even think kids, be honest with you, I really don't even think kids watch cartoons like that for real.
Nah.
I really don't.
Like
we did, that was our main thing of us growing up, was cartoons, was our main entertainment. But I don't feel the cartoons are the same, hold as much as a space as it did with us as it does with the new kids.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're not really even making like new Looney Tunes and stuff like that. It's yeah, and like I guess the new Space Jam with LeBron is coming out, and they cut him off of that. I'm just like, why? Like LeBron, I fucking hate LeBron. I'm sorry, like I fucking hate LeBron.
Why?
Like, I don't know, just that's another. That'll be a whole spiel. That'll be another episode. We won't get into that. But yeah,
never met the guy.
You don't need to. I respect him as a matter of fact. I like him as a person. I don't like him as a basketball player.
Okay.
So I think that's fair. I cannot like him as a basketball player. As a person, I'm sure he's cool. But I feel like LeBron should be like, why we cancel Pepe Le Pew? Like, what's going on? But I don't know. I guess if you're not the director or whatever, you know.
I mean, he got his own opinions, but being in the position that he's in, he's better off not saying anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want them to cancel him too, just because he has a brand and wants to say things. But it's just. I don't know. Everybody's so.
There's definitely more things to worry about than like canceling a cartoon skunk, you know. And like, it's just like, man, it's just weird because like we don't consider the fact that like the cat didn't really want him because he was a skunk and he stinked. Like that's why she was like pushing him off him because he fucking stank. Like did we think about that? Like I wasn't like that he didn't look good or anything. It's like it was so the stink going into her nose, and she like get the fuck off me. Like
I swear that was my whole premise when I was watching. Like I knew when I was a kid, it was to my understanding they didn't like him because he fucking stunk.
Yeah, like
he was a skunk and he stunk, and don't nobody want to be around nobody that stink. That was that.
That's what I learned from it. Take your showers, kids.
Yeah, because nobody ran from him when they seen him coming. They was like, oh, who's this guy? Then he gets upon you. Oh, right.
Look at it.
Right. But it's crazy. But people just have their own interpretation of things and just run wild with it. And these companies just be so quick to appease the masses. There's almost they're afraid to stand in. Hey, no, man, that's not what this. They should put a statement out. Hey, man, leave him alone. This is not what he embodies. He embodies this. If you feel some other type of way, then we apologize for the way you feel. Give you one of those,
Yeah, and you can easily change him, like he's a cartoon character, so you can easily change him to fit whatever new narrative you have.
Right, just like how they was trying to take out their guns and stuff like.
Yeah,
like
gun violence.
Yeah, like Elmer Fudd can't have a gun. Like, come on now, guys.
Yeah.
What is Yosemite Sam gonna do? What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
When you say Yosemite Sam, what do you think? Mustache, hat, and 2 pistols.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's it. He's 4 foot. He's 3'12". With the hat on. So it's like what there is no Yosemite Sam without the guns.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what do you like? It's at some point, we have to, as a community and society, have to stop blaming other things for your own personal responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a growing thing for a while. Remember back in the day, this telling some people age now, probably mine. Remember when that lady went to McDonald's, and it was 2 instances from McDonald's. One, somebody burned their chin with a hot pickle.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the main was when the lady burned herself with the coffee.
Yeah, I remember the coffee.
And they didn't have the thing saying caution and hide and they shouldn't have suing it, but it's like, why society do we have people who drink hot coffee, why does it have to be told that the coffee's hot? And you already know that it's hot. And you burn yourself, but it's not your fault you burned because they didn't have a warning label saying, like, when do we have, like, why do we can't take our responsibilities? Like, it's not the company's fault that it is, this may be hot in this cup. You know it is. It's not your first time drinking coffee.
No.
But we act like, as a company, you should be responsible for it. Like, stop all that, man. Like, it's just, it's terrible. Like, you want to blame somebody else for your bad decision. Like, remember that guy had that Netflix, it wasn't Netflix, it's probably before that. Maybe it wasn't. Remember Super Size Me?
Yep. Yeah.
He ate McDonald's. If McDonald's didn't sell it, he wasn't going to eat. Yeah. So, whatever they asked him, he wanted to upcharge it, he had to do it, what I mean? And he literally got sick, eating McDonald's every day. But it's people that actually, that's their actual diet. They eat that every day. Then they're upset because they have poor health and they want to blame, it's not because me, it's because they don't have healthier options on their menu. So that's when all the fast food places started incorporating salads and all this other stuff. It was just to appease those type of people. But it's like, when are you gonna take your own,
your own responsibility
for your own stuff? It's not my fault. I was speeding, officer. My car shouldn't be able to go 100 if I can't go 100. Like stop. You have it's up to you. People just don't want to
take responsibility.
Yeah, they don't take responsibility.
Absolutely. And then that's another thing too. Is Eminem was recently under cancellation as well for a past lyric in his song from 10 years ago, his hit song "Love the Way You Lie" by him and Rihanna. And the line was, "If she fucking tries to ever leave again, I'll tie her to the bed and set this house on fire." And it was on the TikTok from some teenage girl, and she was just like, "Cancel him!" And then people started going on this bandwagon trying to cancel Eminem. Now, I am a big Eminem fan. Eminem is my favorite rapper. Slim Shady, hopping in a set of twin babies. Mercedes Benz, the windows up to the tent rolls up to the mid 80s.
You dare say it? Yeah. You gonna cancel that too?
Yeah, that's a lie right there. I'm surprised. But it's that's the most sensitive line that you could cancel. And Eminem has every song I feel like can probably cancel Eminem if that's the guideline that you can cancel.
I mean, just about any genre of music with any artist, you can find something that can be, even with some songs that are even written that you think have a totally different innocent meaning, have a totally twisted purpose of when it was actually written. They literally meant something else to the person that wrote it and performed it, but the audience received it in a different way.
Yeah.
So it's just music is so subjective, but you can't be definitive on something that just get over it. It's music.
And that's this is a song that was over a decade ago.
Right. The song was out before you even read lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you just it's new to you, and now you mad.
I never got the sensation of this cancel culture because like I said, at its best, it's for accountability. But now it has gone to the point of we are just canceling anything that people just don't like or accept.
Right. Well, why y'all cancel stuff? Can y'all cancel Steak and Shakes fries? Can y'all do that? You know what I mean?
Those are.
Can we cancel those?
That's a disgrace.
Because we canceling things. You know what I mean?
Those things, real fries.
Right. Yeah. At least
it's fucking straws.
Right. Can we be on that bandwagon? Golly, man.
Cancel Steak and Shake fries.
Cancel
Canes.
He didn't have that.
But I mean, cancel water bread chicken tender.
Oh man, I just want people to just if we're gonna come together and make these type of pushes for things, you know what I mean? Can we do them for things that are more constructive? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, a cartoon character, it's not going to do nothing.
No.
It's not gonna. It's not like you're gonna see a drop in violence because Pepe Le Pew's not out there.
No, you're not.
You know, it's really it's what we're after is not the, you know, you're not gonna get the results that you want. Yeah. It all starts at home. You can't, you know, if you gotta be on your kids and your own behavior. You know, but that's why you got a bunch of people now that just don't feel they're not accountable for anything.
Yeah.
Or it's not their fault.
Instead of canceling cartoons for rape culture, let's cancel rapists for rape culture.
Right.
Let's actually stop rape culture.
Right.
That doesn't. This is a cartoon that isn't real. I don't think a rapist.
No.
I don't not trying to fucking go into the mind of a rapist. I don't think a rapist was like, I'm gonna be like Pepe Le Pew and just chase after women and that tell me no and
No, I highly doubt that that Pepe Le Pew was the inspiration for anyone to do that type of heinous act.
No,
but it's still the same instances. People need to be held accountable for
definitely
on action. I mean, these people out here feel as if they can do whatever, whenever, and you guys are only helping the cause when you out here canceling things that have nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, while you out here, on the witch hunt for Pepe Le Pew, is you not correcting your own people's behavior. You don't tell your own homeboys and don't do that. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. Let leave her be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She ain't feeling you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we need to do. I'm sure those directors or whoever canceled Pepe Le Pew, they can go to their own co-workers and everything. Hey, don't do that. That would stop rape culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta teach people, you gotta teach people how, hey, don't do that, that ain't what's up. And it starts young. I mean, you gotta tell people no at an early age so that way, it's not forming them. Then they feel like it's the entitlement, well, nobody told me no, I don't get why I want. It's like, no, it starts young. We all been, it's not cool to work around people who feel as if they can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
You try to tell them, hey man, we need to do this differently. Oh, well, I didn't, bro, just do the thing. You know what I mean? I don't need no long dissertation of why you can't do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or why it's not your fault. You know what I mean? Bro, just,
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Right. It's like a good example of this. It's a little, probably far-fetched for some. Was the movie Green Mile?
Uh-huh.
You seen the movie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Percy Wetmore. Remember that? Yeah. Remember they executed what's his name, and it was like he didn't wet the sponge.
Yeah.
But he knew. Mm-hmm. But he said, "Well, I didn't know the sponge supposed to be wet." You know what I mean? He tried to act like he didn't know.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the same damn thing. It's like you mad as hell. He's like, "Bro, you didn't do what the fuck you said. That wasn't cool." Oh, I didn't know, but he knew. He just didn't want to accept responsibility that he fucked up.
Exactly.
And that's kind of way to put where we're at.
And that also reminds me, funny that you say that, it's too. A recent thing that happened is this NBA player, Myers Leonard, on the Miami Heat. He was Twitch streaming, and he called someone the K word, the Jewish K word, and he sent out an apology, and his apology started, "I didn't know what the word meant." Why are you saying words that you don't know what the fuck they mean? That's to me, that's kind of a good white excuse. Because it reminds me of that Dave Chappelle joke, when he was with his white friend and he was they were racing and he got pulled over and the officer pulled him over and he was like, "Sorry, officer, I didn't know I couldn't do that." Well, now you know.
Right.
Now you know. Get out of here,
man. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't like that excuse because that's a bull jive excuse. That you didn't know that when you did. Why are you saying words that you don't know? You know what I mean?
People do that.
No, man, not like that. He knew what it meant because he called somebody with exemplatives you fucking blank bitch.
But I mean, people.
So how you use the word so perfectly and you don't know what it meant?
I think he understood that it was. I don't think I can see somebody not knowing how to use it in context, but not understanding how it became the term that it is. Because here in St. Louis, we use the term Chinaman to refer to, fried rice here, but it is a derogatory term.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So there is a gray area. I'm not condoning nobody's but there is a way where you can. But if you know, like,
but
people,
that's a slur.
It is, but still, but like if you know it's like a bad word, but you don't know to the extent there is.
That's a slur. That's like saying the N word and you don't know what the N word means. Like,
that's different. That's a little bit more.
No, this is the Jewish equivalent of the N word.
I understand that most people aren't as immersed in that type of Jewish subculture. They don't understand this is. I'm just saying people don't like.
There's people who don't know what they mean.
Right.
That don't use it.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you take that word, like, you put those two words side by side, people are like, what's this? Well, this is the bad word. So which one is the bad word? Most people are like, well, this is the bad word. No, they both are. No, wait a minute. No, this is the bad word. You know what I mean? I can see that happening. Because most people don't know. They know it's like, it's not necessarily nice, but they don't know how to derive this term or what it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, But however, you shouldn't be. He was on Twitch.
He was streaming and said it.
Right, you should be.
He knew what it meant.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a bad word. Like, I didn't know the origin, but I knew it was bad. But and I knew it was bad from watching
South Park.
No, not South Park. What was that? It was Oz.
Oh yeah.
Schillinger. You know what I mean? He was talking all that heavy bad. I said, I'm not gonna say those things. That sounds real disrespectful. But but I'm not defending what he said. But I'm just saying, like, I can see how people use things that they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. But it is what it is. But this is cancel culture, man. I can't get with it because it's not going after the right targets anymore at this point. I just feel like Kevin Hart, Eminem, Pepe Le Pew, and all these non-factors to true. I don't think these are people that are causing true harm or mean to cause true harm. Let's go after the people who actually mean to cause true harm. Let's do that and let's put our focus in the right areas.
Right.
That's what the main purpose I want from this is. But cancel culture honestly really does nothing anyway. It's just a lot of talking on Twitter and a lot of outrage.
Right, it appeases the people, but doesn't really solve the main
issues. Yeah.
Problem. Doesn't fix the outrage. You're not mad because Pepe Le Pew is there. You're mad because you think people are going to see this and think it's okay. Yeah. But you're not going to talk about the people that you're not going to correct them. So you go, well, if I take the image away, then they won't. Like, no, you still have to fix the behavior.
But we're gonna wrap it up here soon. So once again, Vail's Brothers, you had a 5 for the fries, 7 for the chicken, 6 for the service, and 6.5 for the price. Totaled up to about a 6.5 total. That's about it for Vail Brothers. You got any shout outs? Shout out to my PS5. She's over there. She's over there all nice and warm waiting for me. Love you, boo.
Oh,
love you, boo.
Mm-mm.
She said she loves me too. You can't hear her. You don't know. You don't know how that is yet. You'll get there soon.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. It's okay.
All right, sorry.
It's okay. That's why I hope the fan dies.
Wow. Don't. He didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'll get him out of here for that type of talk. We don't. No PlayStation bashing in this house ever again.
Oh man. I got the Sony hat on myself.
Shout out to my friend Giselle. She's been a big influence on my life so far. She's a musician. I was on her podcast a couple weeks ago. It's called Let's Talk. Be sure to check that episode out. It was for Black History Month. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to check her out. She does a lot of amazing things. So, just if you want to link to her stuff, just hit me up. She's amazing. She does a little bit of everything, musician-wise. So, good person. Good, funny too. She's funny as hell. So, check her out. That's my shout-out. Any shout-outs? Shout out to Best Buy. Working us like dogs 7 days a week.
I don't work 7 days a week. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Best I can do is 6. That's it.
Best I can do is 5.
Best I can do is 6.
Let's see. I don't know. I think that's all the shout outs I got. Once again, shout out to you guys on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you are listening on this podcast. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening as always. You know, listen to a couple guys talk about some chicken and what's going on in the world. So appreciate you guys. We will see you next time. Peace.